Welcome back to Backrosman, and today we are going to study about microscopic anatomy of brain, in which we are going to be discussing about the neurons and the glial cells. Although extremely complex part in our body, that is brain, is largely made up of only two principal cells, that is neurons and glial cells, and there are over 100,000 million neurons in the brain and an even greater number of glial cells. It is estimated that there are more than 10,000 million cells in the cerebral cortex alone. So if we talk about the neurons separately, then neurons are involved in information transmission, which means receiving, processing, and transmitting information through their highly specialized structure. Plus, neurons consist of cell body and two types of projections. Those are the dendrites and an axon. Most neurons have many dendrites but only one axon. Further, if we talk about neurons, then majority of neurons are unable to undergo cell division or repair. This limitation results in irreversible damage to the nervous system after trauma, intoxication, oxygen deficiency, or you can say that stroke. Further, if we talk about neurons, then neurons use their highly specialized structure to both send and receive signals. Individual neurons receive information from thousands of other neurons and in turn send information to thousands more. Information is passed from one neuron to another by the help of neurotransmission process, and this is indirect process that takes place in the area between the nerves ending, that is nerve terminal, and the next cell body. This area is called the synaptic cleft, or you can say that synapse. Further, if we talk about the glial cells, then these are the major constituent of central nervous system, and while they do not have a direct role in neurotransmission, glial cells play a supporting role, and that helps to find synaptic contact and maintaining the signaling abilities of neurons. Various types of glial cells can be found in the brain, the central nervous system, including astrocytes, oligodendroglia, and microglia. The total number of glial cells exceeds that of neurons by approximately threefold. Further, glial cells are smaller than neurons and lack axons and dendrites. The well-defined role of glial cells include modulating the rate of nerve impulse propagation, controlling the uptake of neurotransmitters, and playing a pivotal role during development and adulthood. So these were all about neurons and glial cells. I'll see you in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching.